All right, welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're diving into something, well, pretty massive. The history of art.
Huge topic, right?
Yeah.
We'll be drawing a lot from Vishal's Art Chronicles podcast.
Exactly. Trying to understand how art has evolved, why it still matters.
Right. And you know, one thing that stuck with me is even before written language, boom, humans were telling stories on cave walls.
It makes you wonder why. Why was visual storytelling so fundamental back then?
Right.
Probably a way to transmit crucial knowledge, share experiences, build community even. Like those early paintings weren't just decoration.
They were vital.
Totally vital for survival, for social bonding.
Okay, so we're talking about way more than doodles then. It's like early humans trying to understand their world, connect with each other.
Exactly.
And from those cave paintings, Art Chronicles takes us through like millennia of art history, right? We go through the grand sculptures of Egypt, all about marking history and power. Then we land in the Renaissance.
The Renaissance with figures like Leonardo da Vinci. Oh, da Vinci, he's a perfect example of how art intersects with other things. Look at his anatomical studies. They totally inform the realism in his paintings.
Shows how creativity in one field can feed another.
Totally. And then we move into the world of abstract modern art.
Okay.
And you can't help but think of Vincent van Gogh,
Oh, yeah.
Starry Night. It's so powerful, right? Even though it's showing us this personal, maybe even turbulent inner world. And here's where it gets interesting for you, the listener, because what we call art keeps changing.
Oh, absolutely. Art Chronicles really highlights that.
Right.
Art's not stuck on canvases anymore. We've got these intricate digital worlds in video games.
Right.
We have incredible CGI bringing movies to life. We've even got AI creating art now. It begs the question, how do these new forms connect with that ancient urge to tell stories visually?
Yeah, that's a great question. And it's not just the what of art that's changed, but also the how.
Right.
Like, think about watercolors.
Okay.
They evoke this soft, almost dreamy feeling. And then you've got ink drawings, so bold, making a statement.
I love ink drawings. They're so striking.
Yeah, like that pen emoji, right?
Yeah.
And then there's the richness and timelessness of oil paintings.
Classic.
Yeah, like the paintbrush emoji.
Right.
But now we've got digital art, and that offers, like, huge versatility, this futuristic feel.
That's computer emoji.
Exactly.
What fascinates me is how the choice of technique really shapes the artwork and what it says.
Yeah.
Think about it. The fluidity of watercolors. Perfect for a landscape, maybe. But for detailed illustration, you need that precision of ink.
Right, right.
It all goes back to the artist's intention.
Now, in our digital age, you might be thinking, does traditional art even matter anymore? But Art Chronicles says absolutely it does.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. It's in the designs of our clothes, the visuals in our favorite movies, even the immersive worlds of video games.
And think about it, like in your daily life, artistic principles are at the heart of graphic design and branding. Logos, websites, advertising, it all uses aesthetics.
It all comes back to that, yeah.
But maybe the most powerful thing about art is it lets us express and connect with feelings that words can't always capture.
Totally.
Have you ever looked at a piece of art and just felt it deeply?
Oh, yeah, all the time. So, listeners, the big takeaway from Art Chronicles is this. Art isn't about reaching some impossible perfection. It's about expressing something.
Right.
And that means experimenting, not being afraid to make mistakes.
Yeah.
Because they can actually lead to really interesting things.
Couldn't agree more.
Right.
To wrap things up, think about this. Those cave paintings from like tens of thousands of years ago, they come from that same human urge to communicate, create meaning as the digital art being made right now.
Wow.
What does that tell us about human creativity? It's this unbroken thread connecting our past and present.
So much to think about there. Thanks for joining us on The Deep Dive. Until next time.
See them.